The last one that I want to talk about here is competition in real life versus fake life. Do you guys compete for things? Yes, as humans, we compete for all kinds of things. You guys compete in sports, you compete in band for titles and all this stuff. Sometimes you compete for grades and stuff like that. That's more so in high school for your class rank and stuff. When you get to be an adult, you compete for money and jobs and houses and stuff like that. But we compete on a different way, okay? In the human world, it's different than it is in the real animal world here. Competition looks different. Now, certainly, you guys eventually will probably compete for a mate, right? It's not haphazardly what you're doing out there, when you're dating and stuff like that. Your looks, how you dress, it's all your personality, but that's competition, okay? They make sprays, okay, to help organisms compete. Other organisms kind of use their own sprays, like the pheromones and stuff like that, that smell good to the ladies, okay? For example, male goats, billy goats, they urinate on their head. Okay, that's what they do. So if you ever come across a male billy goat, do not touch its head. There's a very good chance if there's a female that's been around, he's peed on his head. So don't do it, okay? But that smells good to the ladies, okay? We think about that. The birds in the bird community, it's the male bird that has to impress the female bird. He does like this mating dance. He makes his feathers all nice and pretty and stuff like that. It's not the girls that have to be the pretty birds. It's the males, and they get picked for that. That's competition for mates, and we certainly compete for mates too. In the real world, when we're competing for other things like food and stuff like that, it's not like what it is in our world, okay? We got this nice little word in our family and in most families where it's share, okay? So if there's something really good on the table and there's only one left, the idea that I throw out there is share, okay? Oh, well, let's split it, okay? Well, in the real world, we don't split things, right? Okay, well, we do, but the organisms out there don't split it, okay? And the biggest thing out there that I can say that organisms will fight, okay? I've seen Porky in a fight. I've seen... Right there's Porky. I've seen Porky in fights with things. I've seen the horses fight with things, and those horses, they're not even predators, okay? In the real world, horses, in many cases, will fight to the death or stallions will fight to the death over herds and stuff in the wild and stuff. Giraffes will fight with their necks, okay? They're big, strong necks. They swing back and forth and knock the other giraffe off their feet and stuff. It's crazy, the competition that's out there. And many times, an organism has two responses to, something that is happening. They have a flight or a fight response, and we have the same thing, So the organism can either choose to stay and fight, or it can run away, and that would be its flight response. Obviously, if it's a lion and a gazelle, it's not going to stay and fight, okay? It's going to run away, try to anyway. But that's what competition is. If one organism eats it, it's not there for the next organism, okay? Or if one organism drinks it, it's not there for the next organism. Okay? And we see competition everywhere. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you guys are doing all good. There, Pork's gonna say goodbye, maybe. Sorry, I can't turn my video around. There he is. And horses out there, they're getting one fed, except for I got one that's laying down bathing in the sun. Finally, the weather's turning, so it feels a little bit more closer to the end of school year. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.